today. From Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, this is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports. We'll see Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. Moments ago, a scene that's played here since 2004. Big Ben Roethlisberger greeted by this sold-out Heinz Field crowd. His Steelers getting set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Welcome again, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and yes, the rain is falling now, and it is supposed to continue to fall throughout this game. So how do you think that will impact this contest?
Well, first and foremost, both quarterbacks are going to make sure the officials have those dry footballs coming in each and every play and standing over them sometimes with a towel before the center gets up there to snap it. Second thing is the focus of all the guys who handle the football. Do they wear gloves? Do they take them off? Will they carry the ball high and tight to make sure they have good ball security? That's paramount in a game like this.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, the quarterback's got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw, and he fires one incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. 3rd down here. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got his man here. It's Green. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Complete to
and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another 1st down. On the slant, complete to Green. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another 1st down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. So the missed field goal, and now they're in great shape. They'll start at the 38. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Tackle made there by Josh Bynes. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Now it's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Roethlisberger's pass complete to Deontay Johnson.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. So first and 10 now from the 30. Roethlisberger going to get that to Ebron. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's another.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
At the Bengals' 16-yard line.
From the 16, Roethlisberger. And his throw here's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. But now it's third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
Steelers 3, Bengals 0.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Over first and 10. At their own 34-yard.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, You know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And throwing now, Burrow on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now Burrow. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now it's Burrow. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion. I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag. And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
On second and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of 1, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, You're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Here's Kareth White on the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
A gain of a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety?
NFL Madden League Season 1-8-2020 games and highlights coming up next of Week 10.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's good.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the half in a 3-3 ball game. Just a pair of field goals to this point. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 7 yards the pick up there.
Smith-Schuster
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
In to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards the pick up there, and it's a first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Roethlisberger here finding Johnson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Got an open man. It's Washington. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6. 23-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. The throw over the middle taken in, and he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in the first half. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll look to run with Connor, pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Steelers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
And a great
job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Boswell now for the extra point.
Week 1-0 Baltimore Ravens 2-8 New England Patriots 2-1 final.
And it is up.
The kick is good.
And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. To return it, Darius Phillips. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, here now a look at A.J. Green, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Second and 10 now, Burrow. And he'll go right back to Green, but this time it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Week 1-0 Indianapolis Colts 4-2 Tennessee Titans 0 final.
First down, here's Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for
clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
31 yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Ben going to give this one to Conner. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brought him down. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a very good first half out of the veteran QB, Ben Roethlisberger. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Week 1-0 Buffalo Bills 2-4 Arizona Cardinals 0 final.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now White on the return.
Garrett White on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
At the 25-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward.
Burrow's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Steelers.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Now Burrow on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. And Burrow going to throw again.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. Go Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers.
3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field on an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Week 10 San Francisco 49ers 8 New Orleans Saints 2-2 final.
Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Phillips. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. On the slant, complete to Green. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Here's Burrow. And he rifles one incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And, yes, out come the flags.
Face mask. Defense.
trying to understand.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30. So now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal.
Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Bengals score.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. On the return, here's White. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, first and 10. Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start the drive with a give to Connor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ball at the 24 and a second and 11. Now this throw complete to Washington. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
A good carry and a first down by James Conner, and this Pittsburgh team is really hoping he's back in form because last year the entire Pittsburgh offense suffered without Ben Roethlisberger quarterback.
Week 1-0 Philadelphia Eagles 2-8 New York Giants 3-1 final.
He was a Pro Bowl running back. Combined yardage that year, 1,470. They're hoping for 2018 James Conner in 2020.
Week 1-0 Minnesota Vikings 3-1 Chicago Bears 0 final.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 45-yard line.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third down and 8.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the second time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
1-0 Washington football team 5 Detroit Lions 3-5 final.
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Burrow. Green's got it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Burrow now, a big spot for the Heisman Trophy winner. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. I like the way I said that, in his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
7 yards on the quick slant and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Burrow with the throw caught by Green.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down.
He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Here's a run with Mixon.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Burrow going to keep it himself.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow taking it in. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterbacks, so they get low the line. They did their job. Is the quarterback's job just to find a crease and dive?
Find a crease and just get in there. Ordinarily, you start low yourself, get low behind that offensive line. But sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost fall forward and find the crease for a touchdown.
And he knocks it through. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was Joe Burrow who took it himself for the touchdown run.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Here's White. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Kareth White. He will take this all the way.
Touchdown, Steelers.
This game wasn't timed for long. How about that? A big return here in the 4th.
And this is that time of game where every big play is magnified. 4th quarter, kick return for a touchdown. You've got to feel great about your chances at this stage of the game.
Yeah, they regain the lead. Now we'll see if they can hold it. Extra point now by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that one goes down as a 99-yard kick return for 6 from the 1-yard line all the way to the house on the other end. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
On the return, Phillips. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 24.
And right away, he'll look to throw.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Green. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Boswell for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. On the return, Phillips. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals getting set to go. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 24. And he'll drop here to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And that is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay down.
And not in any rush offensively. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for him with Connor. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Connor, the ball carrier.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus.
Week 10, Cincinnati Bengals 1-7, Pittsburgh Steelers 3-1 final.
And that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.